All right, it's time for update number 5 on the Warhammer the Old World Escalation League update. And so we've got, from last week, we had the 15 Saurus warriors that came in through eBay. It was not a planned part of the army, but it was so cheap I had to. And they actually rank up. And I know they're the older sculpts and some people don't like that, but they rank up. And they're fun. They're on this magnetic tray that I've got. And they're a pretty simple paint scheme, as you can see. But I think they're effective and they look fun. Now we move on to the Chameleon Skinks, or the Hunters of Wanchi, if we're talking AOS. You can see I left them on the round bases because they're just going to skirmish in Old World. And again, pretty simple paint scheme, but I had a lot of fun painting these. There's a lot of character on these, just a lot of individual character. So really, really fun. So that's 25 miniatures so far. And that takes us to these guys. These are just the odds and ends. Useful, sort of, in both games. Like these three models here are useful in the Spearhead, but not so much in Old World. They're just kind of filler in Old World. I'm not sure. I probably should have thought about why I stuck them on square bases. Maybe on the off chance I wanted to just have them as like rank filler. But yeah, they just as easily, right? They just as easily convert into Spearhead. And then these are the Skink Handlers, which Spearhead actually calls for, but they don't actually play a role in the game. They just sort of take damage and disappear, I guess, as you attack the spawn of Chotek, which is really the last bit to be painted from the Spearhead. So you can see I just airbrushed some color onto it for right now. It is on the Old World base, so this is going to be a Salamander slash spawn of Chotek there. But yeah, fairly productive week painting. Unfortunately, was not able to schedule a game in. All right, so like I said, unfortunately, no game scheduled this week. I am going to try for a game Monday, or maybe even 2 games Monday with the league. But I do want to say I played a game of our Tiny Town campaign this weekend, Age of Fantasy Regiments, 10 millimeters, so much fun. You can check that out on my other channel, Play It Painted, if you want to follow progress on that campaign. It's a really good time. As you can see, 10 millimeters, super fun. It's a lot simpler and faster than Old World, but in terms of using it as a way to resolve battles in a campaign, it's excellent. So that's going to do it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next update.